treatment court opens and ministers fan out in Mabaruma. Welcome to Info Hub. It's Monday, October 21. The start of a new week. Here's what's making the news. Drug treatment court opens as government moves to address drug problem from a public and security perspective. This court will explore alternatives to incarceration.
Minister of Legal Affairs and Attorney General Basil Williams SC said that through the collaborative effort of the judiciary, the National Anti-Narcotics Agency, the OAS, and the Inter-American Drug Abuse Commission control, that justice will not only be done but be seen to be done.
Through their collaborative efforts, we will be contributing to the effective rehabilitation and reintegration of non-violent drug offenders suffering from drug addiction. While it is the government's constitutional responsibility to protect its citizens through initiatives for the effective reduction of crime, it is also their social responsibility to protect disadvantaged persons and to create opportunities for all persons to live a productive life, free from stigma and discrimination.
Delivering the feature address at the commissioning ceremony, chaired by Chief Justice Roxanne George Wilcher, CCH, SC, the Chancellor of the Judiciary, Madam Justice Yonit Cummings Edwards, ORCCH, cited the facility, which cost under $1 million, as a step in the right direction.
Some of the key interventions of the drug treatment plan are educational sessions, one-to-one counseling, group counseling, drug testing, treatment recovery plan, reintegration, post-graduation plan.
The legal luminary explained that after a comprehensive assessment by a team of officials, the successful participant's case will be disposed of by a magistrate.
So drug treatment then, ladies and gentlemen, is seen as an intervention rather than a sentence. It is an holistic approach by the court, by the social services, the police, the defense counsel, the medical services, the laboratories, and everyone working together to help the offender.
NANA's director, Major General retired Michael Atterley, noted that the stakeholders' presence sent a strong signal.
Your presence here is the strongest possible evidence of the determination of all national and international stakeholder agencies, not just to fight the menace of drugs, but also to fight together to achieve progress.
The drug treatment court, based in the Georgetown Magistrates Court building, will permit easier access to resources and personnel, including stakeholders such as the police, social services, health and drug treatment providers, to facilitate its efficient operations. Paul McCallum for InfoHub.
Several ministers and officials visited Mabaruma over the weekend, meeting with Region 1 residents to listen to their concerns and to craft solutions. Hosororo was the first stop for Director General of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Harman.
I want to encourage you here in these communities to take advantage of the services which are provided by our government, the services which are provided to make you safe, to make you healthy, to make you happy.
Over in Barbados, Social Protection Minister, the Honorable Amna Ali, emphasized the government's efforts to bring development to as many hinterland communities as possible.
We have seen improvements in roads and water and so many things, bridges, etc., in the community of Mabaruma.
At Red Hill, Minister of Natural Resources, the Honorable Raphael Trotman, reiterated the legality of the coalition government.
At the end of the day, the territorial integrity of this country has to be maintained, security has to be provided, health care has to be provided, roads have to be maintained, education has to be provided, teachers have to be paid, and so the country has to be administered by a government. That government, however, is not expected to go off running around wild, going and cutting deals, new roads and to do new things. It is our job to maintain what is there.
The ministers visited several communities, including Asakata, Hotokwai, Cans Hill, Kumaka, Wauna, and Yarakita. Paul McCallum for InfoHub.
In a further demonstration of confidence in Guyana's growing economy, BK Quarries Incorporated has increased production to 100,000 tons of stone per week. The company added a new German plant, fleet of trucks and excavators to meet and satisfy the local demand for stones as it continues to upgrade its facilities at the Tipiru Itabu quarry. Delivering the feature address at a reception held at BK headquarters on Friday evening, Prime Minister, the Honorable Moses Nagamutu, congratulated the managing director of the BK Group of Companies, Brian Tiwari, on the recent expansion of the company and their continued confidence in the country's economy.
So that the investment you see here is an investment of a patriotic businessman. He knows his cooperative role as a cooperative citizen. He has invested all as a businessman in the economy of the country, in his own beloved Guyana, and he has not held back.
Director General of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Harmon, noted the company's billions of dollars in investment into the economy to date, and its intentions to continue to do so demonstrates tremendous confidence in the country and its economy.
This confidence in investing in Guyana has been the hallmark of the company. As with the massive investment we see here, it continues to upgrade the facilities at the Tipiru Itabu quarries in order to increase production. The arrival of these vehicles we see here today mark not just an investment in a company, but a recognition that the future of Guyana is in safe hands under the President David Granger administration and the government of Guyana.
The Rowan Valaris EXL-2 jackup rig has arrived in Guyana. This is in preparation for drilling in the offshore Kunuku block for Repsol, following its drilling campaigns in Trinidad over the past few years for petroleum giant BP. According to a report from the online website Oil Now, Guyana's Rams Logistics team coordinated the customs clearance for the rig to enter into the country's waters. The rig will drill one well, Karapa 1, for Repsol in its Kunuku block with potential for drilling a further 2 wells in 2020. The Karapa prospect is said to have a 200 million barrel target located in 70 meters of water, which is almost 2,000 square kilometers. The Kunuku block is located to the south of the prolific ExxonMobil operated Stabroek block. Spanish oil company Repsol is the operator with a 37.5% stake. The other partners are Tullow 37.5% and Total 25%. Still to come, solar farms for Bartica, Madhya and Letem, and new GRDB office opened. Details after the break. Thanks for staying with us. The towns of Bartica, Madhya and Letem will benefit from solar farms totaling $1.7 billion. A pre-bidding conference was held for 2 of the 3 projects, which is expected to be completed in the first quarter of 2021.
The pre-bidding conference held at the Carol Lodge today, which dealt with the Bartica and Lethem project, attracted some 20 local and international contractors. The 1.5 megawatt solar PV power plant at Bartica Solar Farm will benefit 15,000 residents, while the 1 megawatt Lethem solar will benefit 5,000 residents. While providing an overview of the project, Guyana Energy Agency Project Coordinator M. Akpan explained that the construction of the 2 solar farms will commence in the first quarter of 2020.
This is the proposed timeline for the project from now forward. In the last quarter, that's the fourth quarter of this year, we would have published the specific procurement notice. That's how you got the information to be here today. And same in this same quarter, that's on the 26th of November, there is going to be the submission and opening of the tenders. So also the evaluation of tender documents. So all those items are what we are going to do within this quarter of the year. In the first quarter of 2020, we will notify the award of contracts and sign contracts with the winning bidder. And the first quarter of next year, 2020, we will start work must start. And the work will continue for 330 days, remember. And by the first quarter of 2021, we commissioned the plants.
The contractors were advised of the consequences of not delivering the contracts within the stipulated time once they have been awarded the contract.
If you don't complete within the 330 days, we are going to charge you 0.05% every day that you delay delivery. So if after 330 days you don't deliver everything, you have to start paying us 0.05% of your total contract amount. So that is very, very important to note.
The project is funded by the Inter-American Development Bank at a total cost of $1.7 billion or US $8.6 million for a total of 3.15 megawatt mini-grid systems in the 3 hinterland townships. GEA is the executing agency. Tendering of the Bartica and Lethem will officially open on November 26, while tenders for the Madio project will be conducted separately. These initiatives are aligned with the country's Green State Development Strategy framework, which seeks to achieve, among other things, the transition to 100% renewable energy in the power sector, affordable, reliable and clean energy services for all, ensure security and quality of energy for business growth, and increase energy efficiency. Seneca Thorne, InfoHub.
As the Ministry of Agriculture continues its efforts to convert the Gaisuko's LBI compound into an agricultural complex, 2 offices for the Guyana Rice Development Board were commissioned on Friday.
According to the Minister of Agriculture, the Honorable Noel Holder, the initiative, which is a policy decision by the Agriculture Ministry, seeks to forge interagency collaboration and provides a more comfortable environment for the various agencies.
GRDB is the second office to be located here. National Drainage and Irrigation was the first, and within the next year, we'll be joined by the Guyana Marketing Corporation, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations, whose representative is here, as you're aware, and our Food Safety Authority. I believe with these measures, there'll be ample opportunity for coordination, collaboration, and rapport on problems with drainage and irrigation, sugar and rice, and trade in one compound.
Following the evaluation of responsive bids, Arkisoon and Company Contracting Services was awarded the project to commence work in January. The 2 new buildings cost in excess of $70 million. The general manager of GRDB, Nizam Hassan, explained that with the agency's mandate and staff complement, the creation of the new facilities is necessary.
So the journey, as we have heard, has been a long one. We are extremely pleased that these new facilities are available for us because of the demands on the agency to deliver services. There are more staff members, there are more facilities, there are more requirements. And as such, we would like to really acknowledge the Honorable Minister for the vision.
Felicia Valenzuela, InfoHub.
As we close, here's a reminder from the Guyana Elections Commission.
GCOM's preliminary list of electors is now on its website, www.gcom.org.gy. Citizens are reminded to check the voters list to ensure their names are on it. GCOM's claims and objection exercise began on October 1st and will end on November 18, 2019. During this time, the following persons can check the registration office in their respective districts to verify their registration records for inclusion on the list of electors. Persons who are 18 years or older or will become 18 by December 31st, 2019. And Guyanese citizens by birth, descent, naturalization or registration, and a citizen of a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for no less than a year before December 31st, 2019. Also, persons whose names appear on the Central Registrar can make changes or corrections during this period. GCOM's claims and objection exercise is being conducted at all GCOM offices throughout the country.
That's all for today. Connect with us on WhatsApp, Facebook, and YouTube. Much more news is on our website, dpi.gov.gy, and pop over to Instagram for the latest photo updates at DPI Guyana. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye for now.